Going on, everyone? John Matrix here. Hope you're all having yourselves a wonderful day wherever you're at, whenever you're watching this. Kane Pixels has dropped a new video in his Backrooms series. This is going to be Backrooms found footage number 3, and it's a longer video. It's 45 minutes long. This might end up being a fairly long video. Quite often with these Backrooms videos, we like to pause and speculate and rewind and kind of watch things a few times to kind of really get an idea of what's going on. So that's what we're going to be checking out today at Backrooms found footage number 3 by Kane Pixels. Links will be down below in the description to the original video and channel. I'll probably just put up the link to the Backrooms playlist that he has instead of just this original video, in case you want to go through the whole series if you haven't already. Yeah, links will be down below in the description. Do me a favor, please click those links. If you enjoyed the video when we go through it, give it a like. And if you enjoy the Backroom series, go over there to Kane Pixels and give him a sub if you're not subbed to him already. If you'd like to join us when we do these reactions live, there is a join button underneath the video. You can take a look at the YouTube membership tiers that I offer. You can get early access videos, priority to any kind of requests you might have when you're doing kind of reactions. Name at the end of the video, sub Discord channel, all kinds of stuff like that. So just take a look. If you've been a member of the community for a while and you decide you want to take your support to the next level, we greatly appreciate it. But regardless, thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video. Hope you enjoy it. I'm very curious to see what we're going to get into here and what more information we're going to find, because it's been a while since we went through. So I guess just a quick top off from where we left, from what I remember. Async, the quote unquote evil corporation, if you want to call them an evil corporation, essentially had covered up a disappearance of one of their employees. One of the employees in one of the teams was back in the Backrooms. He disappeared and then reappeared a month or several months later, kind of a situation. They thought he had died, covered up the situation, even faked an accident and all that kind of stuff to show his family that he died and all that kind of stuff, so that they could cover up any kind of incidents going on that would lead to any kind of other questions about the experiment in the Backrooms that they were doing. And then when they were exploring, and then he had reappeared a few months later. Seemingly they questioned him, knocked him out, and then dumped him back in the Backrooms, essentially, hopefully just so that he would just die back in there. Another team was exploring another, new wing of the Backrooms area that hadn't been explored before. They ran into him, he disarmed them, one of them got aggressive with him, he defended himself and then escaped the facility. And so he essentially is alive. They again tried to cover it up, saying that he had some kind of psychotic break, etc., etc. So we'll see if this continues off from that, or if this is going to take things into a different direction. Are we going to get any more answers, or is this going to be another one of those videos where it just poses more questions? So with that long intro, let's just get into the video. And yeah, if you're not familiar, Howard, again, this is like meant to be kind of like VHS recorded footage kind of a situation. So some of the footage is hard to really tell what's going on, and that's on purpose. It's supposed to be that way for like a mystery kind of a thing. Because again, this is supposed to be stuff that's taking place in like the 80s and early 90s kind of stuff. And so yeah, this is a found footage, and usually the found footage is stuff that's like, this is someone with like a VHS camera, and someone found their VHS camera and we're like reviewing the footage essentially.
Back to the hotel that night and was listening to the footage, I realized I recorded a Monsanto exec joking with a DPR manager about a sick kid referring to it as the bug-eyed one.
The bug-eyed one?
Sure, I like making fun of diseased kids as much as the next guy, but...
Is that supposed to be
right
Stick Boy?
That, one of them basically admitted to fault, which, mind you, they aren't doing publicly at all. They said something along the lines of, well, hey, if we accidentally push out the entire county, you might just get that ranch you always wanted.
Interesting.
Fucking A, man. Sorry, I think I'm gonna have to call. This is Robbie. I'm a tenant in the upstairs at Fairmont.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I was just calling to ask to see if there's anybody supposed to be checking out the downstairs today. Okay, so no like maintenance or anything?
Oh boy. So we heard some banging, and now he's going down here to find out what's happening. I mean, if this isn't a horror trope, I don't know what is.
Hey!
Oh, that's the point that I was going to bring up earlier. So just to let you know also, Howard, Stick Boy, as we refer to them, is able to mimic noises. He's able to like mimic people's vocal sounds and things like that and make them sound like someone. So that potentially is like a way it hunts. Just here for your car's extended warranty, yeah.
Someone there?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, fuck me.
Interesting. So his window broke.
Shit.
Hey! Someone here?
Yeah. Like the mimic, yeah. Right, it's not clear what kind of intelligence they have, if at all, or if they just act on instinct.
Hey!
What was that little thing to the right? A random chair? Some kind of weird pipe thing.
Someone there?
Yeah. It's very much the start to a horror film. Yeah, going to pump you out. Was Arnold all along, Arnold Stick Boy? First of all, I just want to say, like, this is just me personally, okay? Like, anytime I hear any kind of weird noises, and it does happen, like, you know, I have a screened-in patio pool deck, and, like, the bottom part of it, there's, like, little metal things, and there's definitely sometimes where, like, I'm walking around, and there's all kinds of, you know, living in Florida, there's possums, raccoons, there's, you know, cats out, there's even bears and you know, other kinds of wildlife that will run around our yard and they'll bump into it and stuff like that. So there are times where I go out and investigate. I sure as hell don't go and do it without some kind of weapon, though, just in case. That's the thing that always gets me about these movies, dude, is like, you're just wandering around in here, like, even if it's like just someone that, like, you saw the window like broken, dude. It looks like someone may have broken into your house, and you're just like, hey, is anybody in here? If you're in here, you better leave, man. It's like, you know what I mean? Dude, this is a big ass fucking place. Look at all the storage room. Like, how much does he pay for this? Maybe, yeah. Maybe the guy from Async broke out and he's hiding in here. That could be. I hadn't thought about that. I was thinking that maybe Stick Boy kind of no-clipped out and is in here somewhere. Yeah. That is not normal. That sure as hell. Oh, he's got a link to the back room straight in his basement, brother. Yikers! Well, yeah, he fell through. So he just like no-clipped and is now in the back rooms. He literally fell through that cabinet and is now stuck back here. Right. I was thinking that too. That it might have been Stick Boy talking. Are you trying to climb back through? Indeed.
For the record,
I did not know this was here.
And so another thing that we think is going on, Howard, that we don't have confirmation of, any place where there's like ceiling panels that have been like played with like this, we think might be an indication that Stick Boy or one of those creatures have been through here. Because in general, everywhere else is like immaculately put together. There's nothing disturbed. Anytime anything's been disturbed, it seems to be an indication that one of these creatures, if there are multiple of them, have gone through here. Yeah, damn, that was bright. And so yeah, the back rooms is just filled with these like random, nonsensically put together rooms. Some of them are office buildings. Some of them look like high school locker rooms. There's even like a pool area. There was even an area that looked like a neighborhood that was like randomly thrown together through tunnels.
I don't understand. How is this even here?
Yeah, anytime I'm in a situation like this, I would look for some kind of weapon to try to defend myself with, or make something. Like, immediately you have to go into like, okay, I'm in a very strange survival scenario. Right. That too. Like, that's completely random. Like, why is this table up against this door that leads to a brick wall?
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. And so the randomness of the Backrooms area seems to be the side effect of whatever surge or malfunction happened when they were initially doing the test to create this area. Because I think it was supposed to be something more like actual symmetrical, like they actually had like a building plan of what they wanted to look like, and there was some kind of surge, and now it's just like all random. Right. I saw something like that too, Kaushman, yeah. So far, fairly normal-ish video. Nothing super crazy going on. Nothing super mysterious. Just a dude found a entryway into his basement. The interesting thing, though, let's see where we're at 9 minutes 48 seconds. I kind of want to just quickly rewind to this part right here. Like, if you notice, though, it looks like something is broken inward. So I still wonder if somehow Stick Boy no-clipped out into his area, was in like the sunlight or something like that, freaked out, and then ran through his building down in the basement and then punctured a hole into here. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering if that's what happened. Right. Yeah, the bug-eyed thing or whatever. That's what I think too. There's a long stick boy at the end of this, right? I'm betting. Yeah, I bet too. Yeah, for Halloween coming up, I'm gonna check out some of these various like SCP and Backrooms games or whatever. Figured we'd have some fun playing those games. That music in there.
Are you serious?
Yikes! The lights all of a sudden turn on. Oh, we getting into Stranger Things here now? I was gonna say, like, another thing that is very well done with this, though, is like the sense of suspense and anxiety of being in the situation. Like, just watching this here, you really kind of feel like you're there experiencing it with him, and the anxiety of being stuck in this room. You know, you can feel that tension kind of building up. I don't know about crawling through any kind of little holes here, brother. Is he hearing some kind of noise? I can't tell if he's hearing a noise or if him breathing is like reflecting off the walls. Yeah, random ass room here with a microwave in it. I mean, at least you can cook some dinner if you can find something. Got a couch to sleep on.
This is so weird.
I thought so too. I thought there was some kind of noise. Yeah, this all shit's creepy. Random chairs put in a circle.
What kind of place is this?
Who is this even meant for? This is in the
Is that a painting on the roof? Like what?
above ground.
Is that a painting or is that the skylight? You know what I'm saying? Like, could he actually break out of there? Right, yeah. They're very well done, for sure. My man gonna try to climb up and jump over there and fall off and like die.
What's there?
Oh, so you found the secret level? Did my man find the entrance to Ash Lake down in Dark Souls? Oh, now the music's like getting weird as he's going through here too.
Yes.
Interesting. Weird place for like a doormat. Some random ass fucking furniture. Yeah, for real. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, we'll just get the IKEA or something. Oh, there's an exit sign there, huh? I wonder if that actually does lead to an exit.
Finally.
It can't lead to an exit, right? There's no way it actually leads to an exit.
I don't fucking like this.
Yeah. He's actually got a chain sword and a bolter strapped to him. He'll be fine. What the fuck happened here?
Okay.
I think Stick Boy's been through here. I don't remember music in any of the previous videos as people were going through here, right? Am I mistaken? I don't remember music in any of the previous videos. So like I'm wondering is this actual music that he's hearing, or is this just like supposed to be atmospheric ambiance music that we the viewers are just hearing?
This better be an exit.
I think we're going into like Stick Boy's bedroom here, man. Yeah, there's mold shit over there on the walls, it looks like. I think we're getting into stick boy territory here. What the, is that a gun? What is that? Is that like a gun with bullets on the floor? It's hard to tell. Yeah, when there's like mold and shit in areas, that means like stick boy is definitely around. It's like black substance on walls and the floor or something. Like what is that? I mean, it kind of looks like a gun of some sorts with like bullets all around it, but I mean, I would think that's not what it is. I don't think he started coughing yet, no. I haven't heard him start coughing.
Oh my god.
Yikers, brother. Time to get the fuck out of there. There are speakers right there, so I guess that's maybe where the music's coming from. Shouldn't be making noise. That's a bad idea. Oh, yep.
I'm trying to leave.
Start running.
I don't want any trouble.
Start running. Get the fuck out of there, guy. Shut the door. Lock it. I'm waiting for the Kool-Aid man to bust through the wall here, dude. I'm waiting for it. Don't answer the door.
Hello? Hey!
Get the fuck out of there, bro. What are you doing? Well, didn't one of the messages on the wall and one of the things said to stay still? So it might be a situation where if you're still and quiet, it can't perceive you or whatever, you know? What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the actual fuck, dude? We're into some goddamn Starscape shit now. We just saw the multiverse. What the fuck? Yeah, we just saw the multiverse outside the windows there, dude. Holy shit. We're not even halfway through the vid. Indeed. Yeah, I mean, you're right. If he is toying with him, that's, you know, more than just instinct. Oh, he's coming with the creepy noises now. Why did you turn the lights back off? We've gone into the Predator part of the video now where He's gonna have to cover himself up in mud in order to not be seen. I wonder if this music's supposed to be like an Async theme. You know what I mean? Like, is this their theme song? Yeah, it's true. We don't know if anyone's able to, like, we don't really know enough about Stick Boy in general. Like, what kind of, like, strength does it have? You know, is it, you know, comparable to a human or some other kind of animal? You know, what exactly is it? From what we understand, it's some kind of, like, bacteria form or something like that. Or some kind of mold or fungus, like, growth. That looks disgusting. I wonder if we're gonna see some bodies. Or are there multiples of the Stick Boy? Like, if Stick Boy kills you and, like, you get infected with whatever bacteria or whatever, do you then turn into one? Does it lead back to Nurgle? Are we going back to 40K again? Does everything lead back to 40K? This room does not feel safe to go in. It feels like you're trapping yourself right now. I would not be going through this room. The floor sounds like it's about to give out at any moment. We're getting into aliens now? We're getting into the fucking aliens view? What the what are these people? Are these people that it's like wrapped up in something? What is this? Is this a statue? Or is that like an entombed person? What the fuck was that? It's like there were two of them, right? I want to watch that again real quick before we move on. He looks up here. We don't see anything over here. And then what the fuck is that? And then, I mean, that clearly looks like... I assume that's a statue? I mean, it looks like might be like a Buddha of some sort, right? But it could also be like some kind of person that's like wrapped up in some weird shit. That's kind of hard to tell, right? Like, I don't know. These weren't built up, but also abandoned. I guess Backrooms, hand cannon, there's connectivity, but also randomness. That everything bleeds into each other. Well, in one of the videos, it was established that stuff in the real world is being like eaten and taken and put in here. Because we saw like a found footage video of like someone going through an old house, right? And then we see an empty lot. Like, we see some found footage of a person going through a house, and there's a picture on the back of the wall, right? And they focus in on this picture like there's people having dinner, but the camera focuses in on the picture. Then we see later, like, there's just like an empty lot. And then we see in the actual back rooms area, the picture that we saw on the building or inside the house. So, like, things from the real world are getting like sucked into the back rooms and like randomly mashed together as well, is also what's happening. So it's like, it's not creating like a new space. It's taking like matter and space from our reality and blending it together in a new area kind of a situation. When I can tell from the series, space was always there, but Async somehow connected to it. And our reality is messing up because it wasn't supposed to exist. So yeah, like the idea is that I think Async thinks they've created an entirely new, like, subspace, I guess, a whole new, like, pocket dimension. But what's really happening is, like, instead of creating a new, like, dimension or reality that is entirely new and of itself, it's having to borrow, like, matter and energy from our universe reality to create this. It seems to be what's going on. Oh god, I'm starting to cough. Am I turning into a fucking stick boy? Help me, Kelshman. I'm turning into stick boy. I need to get out. That is a fucking weird ass fan, dude. That literally looks like someone took a helicopter prop and made a fan out of it. I really can't even see what that says. This is Chinese. Or some kind of like Asian language, right? Chinese, Japanese, Korean, something like that. Like, I don't know, but that's definitely not English. And this is 2022. So now it's like taking stuff from the future as well. It's not only absorbing stuff from our reality and our time, it's also taking shit from different times. What? And not only that, from everything we've seen so far, it's taken stuff from like a local area around the town, right? So I guess unless this is some like, I don't know, menu from like a Chinese, or, restaurant or something like that in the local area, then this is like taking something from across the world now. And yeah, it says 2022, so like you assume that means the date. So we're like, again, getting on a whole other level of shit here. Yeah, it's spreading. I mean, if it is indeed spreading and that's taking something from across the world, like, that kind of means the world's fucked. Maybe this is going to explain, like, the Mandela effects and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're actually in an alternate reality. We're in the Backrooms. We are the Backrooms. Yeah, there's shit on the ground there, brother. What? Dude, for real. So this looks like some kind of like concert stage. Or at least part of one. With like speakers and shit and musical instruments. Like what the fuck? Bro. It's Symphony Syncope. They're a part of this. It's Symphony Syncope. They were there the whole time, dude. What is with these creepy ass sun things?
Okay.
I mean, they are reality benders, right? And they're bending the shit out of reality here.
Okay.
Is this like a ham radio? Was that what he just found? Hold up. I think he found like a little ham radio and he's gonna try to talk there or something. That's what it looks like, yeah. Looked like he found some radio equipment. He's gonna try to like contact someone with it. Maybe that was the phone that was ringing at the end of the last episode, because there's a phone right here.
check, radio check. Does anyone copy? Radio check, radio check. Do you copy?
Yeah, Dr. Clef will take care of this shit.
1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Does anybody copy?
What is that up there? Was there like some kind of weird... Oh, dude. Did it just like flash green up there?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello.
So now, I don't know if that's just like the camera doing some weird effect, but in one of the videos, we saw a room that like flashed green and like formed into some new shit. So like there's some kind of like matter shit forming, like the Backrooms is constantly like reforming and changing. And when that happens, there's like this green flash that goes on. So I'm wondering, like, is that what we're seeing right now here? Or is this some kind of just weird camera effect from him looking up here? You know what I'm saying? I checked it out with Async, but we all know the Foundation found the Backrooms. There's no way they wouldn't find... Oh, of course. Of course. If the SCP Foundation found the Backrooms, they would do... Yeah. I mean, technically, isn't that what that architect thing is? Is the Backrooms? It just keeps, like, creating and reshaping, you know, reality in some kind of weird, fucked up way. That's basically what that thing is. But yeah, so there's a green flash here, so I'm wondering if the Backroom series is changing.
Does anybody copy?
There's also like some kind of like weird saliva looking shit up here. This almost looked like some like xenomorph alien shit.
Yes. Yes.
Is he hearing Stickboy through the radio? Man still hasn't done anything to protect himself either. Like break a leg off a chair and like fashion it into a spear of some sort. Like do something, man. Like you already saw something try to kick down a fucking door. At least have something to give you something to like try to defend yourself with. I mean, maybe it's like a delusion, but who knows? Maybe you can get a lucky shot and stab him in the fucking eye or something. I don't know, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I straight up would have already been in, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator mode here, like, trying to set up, like, a defensible area, barricading certain things off, and, like, slowly kind of spreading out, finding ways to create improvised shit, you know. I don't know. I wouldn't just be sitting here walking around willy-nilly like this, that's for goddamn sure. Something. That's a weird ass drum set. Oh, and just a random sink. He took a double take on the sink. Why'd you take a double take on the sink? Like, you have to wash your hands or something? And you're like, I need to wash my hands, and decide against it. See, he's like talking and making noises. You're dead. Yikes. He got cut off at the pass here, brother. He got cut off at the pass here, brother. What is this? That wasn't Stick Boy either. That's something different. That's something different. Hold up. This is not what Stick Boy looks like. This is something completely different. Unless Stick Boy has evolved. Stick Boy has gone fucking Super Saiyan here or something. This is not what Stick Boy looked like. You're gonna get down and try to crawl away from that, dude? We got into some 28 days later shit now. Yeah, that's what it looked like. That looked more like a normal person that was covered in some shit. That did not look like what we saw before. So unless Stick Boy has evolved into something else, that's new. I mean, it could be that that's what Kane Pixels intended to begin with, and with, you know, more time and money, he's upgraded the look. There's a bug in here? Or what is that? Now we're into Half-Life 1. Dude, we're stuff from like China seemingly is getting thrown in here, right? And like we're getting shit from the other side of the world brought in here now. Maybe this video takes place in 2022 because we saw the date on the wall, and maybe the Backrooms has expanded that much further. Maybe we like had a super time jump and what was going on. That looks creepy as fuck. Or maybe when he went in, he time jumped to 2022. Maybe when he went into the area, he jumped forward in time. So maybe it's possible, just like because the first dude in the team, when he disappeared, he essentially jumped forward in time by a few months. Maybe it's a situation where the longer the Backrooms has been here, the further someone could potentially jump forward in time. So maybe he jumped forward to 2022. That's what it seems like for sure. Okay, now we're in straight up into SCP stuff here. We have an SCP facility that has been warped into the Backrooms. Dude, yeah, he's definitely throwing a lot of curveballs into what potentially could be happening right now. What are we in Die Hard? Is this Nakatomi Plaza here now? Is this like, if this was ever something that would make me think of the O5 Council, right here, brother. This just straight up looks like the O5 Council room, dude. I mean, that's what makes these videos so like interesting, right, Howard? Is like the idea of being stuck in here gives you that anxiety buildup. You know what I mean? Like, as you're watching, like, yeah, that's kind of the thing that's like going through my mind is like, how the fuck would I get out of here if I was in this situation? What would I really do? You know what I'm saying? How would you survive? You know, food, water, all that kind of shit. Are we looking at the multiverse again? Dude. What if he's about to look out the window and he's so far in the future that the sun is getting ready to go nova and that's why it's red like this? I just wanted to pause here before that. That would be insane. If we look out the window and see a giant red sun, what the fuck? Although you would think everything would be burning at that point if that was the case. No, we're just looking at the multiverse, that's all. This has to be in the future, and the Backrooms has to have expanded so much that all of these like cityscapes have come in here. Because we didn't see anything like this beforehand. Right? That's true. Well, and I mean, if that also was the case, if we were watching the sun going nova, like there wouldn't be anything here. These trees would be burned down and melted by now. There wouldn't be anything like outside that would be able to like look like this. Like, yeah, why are the trees red and everything else is like normal? You're looking up at like literally... You're looking up and you just like see the stars. Like, is this outer space? Like, if you break this window, are you going out into the vacuum of space? Like, what the fuck is going on? That's what I was thinking at the beginning of this too. That's what I was thinking at the beginning of this too, Howard, the reluctant dimension hopper. How shitty would that guy's life be, man? He seems to be getting more towards normal stuff. Like the yellow seems to be more towards normal. This looks like a hallway of death. You know that scene in the Resident Evil movie where like the laser grid comes out and like cuts everyone into little pieces? I feel like he's walking into that right now. Bro, like how fucking trippy is that, dude? Like, you're just looking up at like these massive skyscraper buildings in this like endless starscape. Like, what is this? Like, genuinely, I'm curious. Like, if you were to break this window, are you in space? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I don't know. Yellow seems to be more towards like normal though, where the other earlier videos were. So maybe he's actually getting towards an exit. I feel like Stick Boy is gonna eat him before that happens though, right? Bro, what if he gets out and then Async just like fucking puts a bullet in his head at the end of this video, right? He gets out, he's like, oh my god, thank you, you saved me, and then pow! We don't need another fucking cover up. Right, yeah. It is, it's like the Backrooms doesn't know how to do a night sky. Well, that's the room he was looking at earlier. Okay. Yep, the chairs are gonna be down there. Yep. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe the Backrooms has some kind of consciousness as well. You know, who knows? What the fuck? Nope. 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 I'm not walking towards whatever this is. I don't care. I feel like it's gonna come alive and kill me.
Okay.
I was half expecting him to turn around and Stick Boy be on his balls there. Yeah, I don't, that cardboard thing is fucking weird, dude. I was getting into a whole other area that we haven't looked at yet. Oh, you got a fedora there, dude, m'lady. See, this looks like it might be getting into an area that Async is setting up in. This looks like this might be leading to an Async facility, an actual exit. Yeah, for real. Yeah. He's definitely gotten pretty far in this so far. Is that shit moving? Is it just a camera perspective, or is that shit moving? I think it's just a camera perspective, but it makes it look like that shit's moving. Oh, we got houses out here too. Anywhere where there's trash and shit around, man, I am not going near. Like, is this the remains of people that Stick Boy is eaten and like all that's left is their clothes? Like, that looks like it's kind of bloody. And there's like black goo over here and on the clothes here. No, sir. Is this like Stick Boy's home? Are we going into his house? Is this Stick Boy Central? Nope. Nope. You're asking to get killed here. Weird how the lighting like just changed like that. There's a random lawnmower just sitting out there. Oh, and the door's open. Convenient. Man's dead. Nasty ass footprints here. What'd it look like? It looked like a statue like phased through the ground or something. I feel like there's got to be more than one Stick Boy here at this point, right? Like, obviously, Stick Boy knows how to travel around better than we do, but it seems like there's gonna be more than one. What the fuck was that? What was that? Some kind of like weird turd sticking out of the fucking ground. Yeah, Greylock was pretty crazy, especially the last video. The last video got wild. Which, if you're interested, I've got those videos up on my channel, Howard, if you want to check those out. Greylock's pretty fucking wild. It's just a shoe sticking out of the ground. Someone's shoe got phased into the ground. Oh, it's one of those bass fish that sings on the wall there. This man is asking to die by like going up here and investigating this shit without any kind of way of defending himself. I mean, granted, who says you could really defend yourself against whatever these things are, but still. At least give yourself some kind of chance, right? I feel like this is Stickboy mimicking a conversation he's heard from Async people.
Well, you know, it would be helpful if you could come by on Wednesday and have a look at the place. The price is going down by the way. I mean, you gotta get out here clearer there, because time is not in our hands here. The clock's ticking, right? The price is going.
Hello?
Why would you say anything?
I'm sorry, I think someone's outside. Someone out there?
Yep. Yep.
I'm
Yep.
sorry. I don't know where I am. I need help.
You're on private property, you need to leave.
I'm trying, okay? I don't want to
This is
be...
the guy who keeps coming around here trying to talk to my boys.
What? No, my name is Robbie, sir. I'm not trying to cause you any trouble. I'm just lost.
My family's trying to sleep. Leave or I'm calling the police.
What the fuck? Leave? What? What?
The station's a quarter mile down the road.
Listen, I can't. I've been walking for like...
Is he at a spot where he like can get out and like this is someone's like real life backyard and he's actually having a conversation with someone and like the dude is like actually on the phone talking with someone else and he thinks someone's out there? What is happening? Or is this like mimic noises? Because if it's like mimic noises, you would think he wouldn't be having an actual conversation. You wouldn't think Stickboy would be like, hey man, get the fuck off my lawn. Right? Like, that's what I think. I think he's talking to someone outside the back rooms.
9 fucking hours, man. Where the hell are we? I can't even see you. Actually, do call the cops. That's fine. Just please help me out here. Hello?
Where are you?
What?
Where the hell are you? I just looked outside and I don't see you.
I'm not...
Yeah, he is. He's like stuck, like there's got to be like a pocket of like just reality outside of there where like he can't get to, but they can hear him.
I'm in like a living room with a fish on the wall.
What? What? Is it some kind of game you're doing? Are you having a laugh over this?
I'm not. It's just, it sounds like you're on the other side of this wall, but this door goes nowhere.
Are you in my walls?
What? I don't know where I am. I've been trapped in this goddamn hell building for hours, and you're the first actual person I found. So can you please just, I don't know, get a hole in the...
I don't understand. How is this possible? I can hear you, but...
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just need to go home.
Why can't you leave?
I just told you there's no fucking exits or anything. This place keeps going on forever. Can you just show me where the exit is and I'll be out of here?
Okay, alright. Alright, listen, we're having some of the wainscoting here redone. I can open up the wall here, it's still loose. But I need you to move slowly, alright?
Thank you.
Come out with your hands first. I want to see your face. And we'll take things from there.
Thank you.
I feel like bro is about to get 8 if this really is what it is.
What the fuck? What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, dude on the other side's about to get 8.
Hello?
Yikes. Either dude on the other side has got fucking snatched by Stick Boy, or when he opened up his area or whatever, he opened up a whole other backrooms area that was tied to his house and he fell in now.
What happened? Hello?
Yeah, he got sucked in.
Oh God, please!
It's been a while. It's been a little while. What?
Is this guy the body that they found and did the autopsy on?
I was thinking I'm running out of time to talk to a lawyer about my job.
Yeah, this is the same guy from the beginning of this video.
About this moment when I was like 7. It was at that park back home when the windmill thing with the face used to scare me.
Battery getting low, brother.
Summer, the sky was,
Sun's getting real low.
I don't remember the sky. It was hot out.
He's definitely been in here a long time because his hair is grown out. Although his hair seemed to be kind of long before and he just had it like up under a hat and his beard hasn't really grown. But who knows?
Gary and Linda were there. You were there.
He's got like shit in his hair.
I think.
He found Joe Rogan's float tank.
Orange bike that got stolen. One of your friends were there. I can see your faces so clearly. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Sorry for all the stuff that I did and said.
Like, it's hard to see from the camera stuff. I think this is just his hair, but I can't really tell. Like, is there like, is he infected and is there like shit coming out of his mouth right here? Or is this just like part of his like beard or something? And like, his eye just could be dark because, again, the camera angle, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, has he got infected by something? Or like, I think that was just like his beard. Okay, well, that was very interesting. Very interesting. So we didn't really get a whole lot of answers of things, but definitely posed new questions. So one thing that's interesting, we're going to start over here from the beginning, because I think at the beginning there's a little clue of like the time. There's some clues of the time that he's at originally at the beginning, right? Because at the beginning, there's a little bit where he's driving in a car and he's got a tape deck, and you hear on the radio a snippet about the Oklahoma bomber. So that was like 91. That was early 90s, right? Spider. So yeah, the Oklahoma City bombing. So, and the car and the tape deck there, that seems to indicate that he's from the 90s, right? But then obviously we see whatever that thing was on the wall that indicates it's 2022. Trying to find where it is. Here it is. So yeah, this is some kind of, it looks, you know, there's some kind of Asian writing. I think it's Chinese. And there's a date, it's seemingly date of 2022 on it, right? So here's a question. Why is this guy one of the people making the movie with the kid from the very first video? Also, who was also from the 90s? I don't know. I don't know if he is one of the guys that was making the video with the kid from the first video or not. I guess let's go back and hear him talking here for a minute. Because he had this like little spiel.
Listening to the footage, I realized I back to the hotel that night and was listening to the footage. I realized I recorded a Monsanto exec.
He says Monsanto, I think. He says he... So that, I mean, like, that seems to indicate more of, like, this is happening, like, more in recent times, right? I don't remember anything about Monsanto back in the fucking early 90s and shit like that, but...
Joking with a DPR manager about a sick kid referring to it as the bug-eyed one. And sure, I like making fun of diseased kids.
And so, like, is that also supposed to be reference to what we're calling Stick Boy?
It's much of the next guy, but right after that, one of them basically admitted to fault, which, mind you, they aren't doing publicly at all. They said something along the lines of, well, hey, if we accidentally push out the entire county, you might just get that ranch you always wanted.
Yeah, he just talks about that, fast forward, and then he's inside here. Another question is, like, what really is what happened down here? Because clearly something seems to have broken into his place. And then when he goes down into the basement, it looks like the wall was broken inward, right? Let me back up just a little bit here. But it looks like this wall gets broken inward. When you backtrack and really analyze these vids, so you find so much stuff, I bet. Like his vids are closely, yeah. He definitely leaves a lot of little clues throughout things, which is part of the fun of watching his videos. But so yeah, it looks like something broke inward, right? So something broke through his window, seemingly, came down here, and then broke through here to get inside. That seems to be the indication of what happened. Maybe it was one of the Stick Boy things. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. But again, I don't know. From the beginning of the video with him, if it is indeed him, we don't actually physically see him. We just see someone, you know, flipping a station on a tape deck and a car, and they're talking about the Oklahoma City bombing, which happened in the early 90s. And then here we're in 2022. So it seems to indicate that he, you know, got jumped forward in time. This also seems to indicate that the Backrooms is absorbing things from all parts of the world, because there's like, this looks like some kind of, you know, picture of, well, I think it's what, Mao. I don't know who this is, honestly. I don't know if this is, but it seems to like indicate that this is, you know, taking stuff from like China or Taiwan or you know, Tibet, something like that. I don't know. So it seems to indicate that the Backrooms is like, if this is 2022, has expanded to the point where it's absorbing things from all over the world. Maybe it is. Maybe that is North Korea. I don't know. But some unlucky bastard broke into his house and got stuck in. Yeah, that would suck. That would suck. Yeah, some random dude broke into his house trying to steal some shit and then gets sucked into the Backrooms. So, and then, yeah, there's some kind of, this looks like he entered some kind of weird government facility underground. This definitely looks like some SCP shit. I don't know. And then, yeah, like, what is this supposed to indicate, man? Like, what is this supposed to mean? Are they actually like in space? Is this actually the outside of the Backrooms? Have they created some kind of, again, subspace dimension, and the actual outside of it is like a pocket dimension in space somewhere, and this is the actual outside, and if you were to break this window, you get out, and that's why everything's red, because they actually are near some kind of like red dwarf star or something like that, you know? That's Mao? Okay. So, like, I don't know. Like, is it like what you were saying, Kelshman, where like the Backrooms is trying to like create a night starry sky and doesn't really know how to, or is this actually space, the final frontier? You know what I'm saying? Trying to find where he runs into fucking Duder here. I think it's just up ahead from this. Yeah, it's just before this, I think. It might be before this even. Like, it was mimicking some police stuff there. And then, yeah, he turns around the corner. And then it's like crawled out of something here and coming after him. So this isn't what we've seen before. So either this is some kind of new creature, or they've upgraded Stick Boy. Let me, I'm gonna try to find the original one to show Howard here. All right, give me just a second here. All right, so this, Howard, is the original creature they were talking about. this is Stick Boy. So this is completely different. This is the very first video in the Backroom series. So like this is completely different than obviously what we just saw. So, I mean, it could indicate that there are different stages to this entity's, like, process, evolution, whatever. It's like this kid is running away from him. He comes out here, and then he turns back around, and the thing's got him. See, it just came and straight out snatched him. And so, yeah, like, the camera, he dropped the camera when he got snatched. And so, like, the camera is now falling, indicating that the Backrooms has a pocket dimension somewhere up in the sky above this town. And so now, the camera's just falling. Bop. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it indicates that, you know, maybe this is a different evolution of Stick Boy. Maybe this is like another creature that's earlier in the stages of it. You know, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, this looks completely different. It looks like a guy in a suit, right? And try to like go here kind of frame by frame-ish. Yeah, this looks like a dude in like a normal like suit, like a suit and tie kind of situation coming at him. It's hard to really see with how like blurry it is. But I mean, yeah, it looks like a dude with no shoes on. I don't know if that is a suit, if this is just actually like black goo that's on him, covering him. It looks like he might be turning into Stick Boy, actually. Because like, if you look at it, like, if you look at his arms at certain points, they look kind of more like here, it kind of goes into like this whip looking thing. That doesn't look like normal, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just a weird thing in the camera. I think that this is less than Backrooms in the sky because people fall through the ground or a lot of the walls. I think it's more pockets don't compress or reality. So I don't know. Real come out. It looks like the dude seems to be supernatural. Something really wrong. Yeah. They need to send out the fucking mobile task forces is what they need to do. And then, yeah, it kind of comes and crawls into him right here. I don't really see anything more. What we can definitely say, though, is it seems like the Backrooms has become even more unstable and is affecting more people. Because, like, that dude just went down to his basement, like, the wall had been broken in. Who knows if anyone actually broke into this guy's place? Maybe just the Backrooms reforming somehow like shifted the area and like the window broke. He's definitely making, yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying. So like maybe this is like an evolution. I think it's an indication that more people are turning into Stick Boy in the Backrooms. So there are more than just one, and it's just like a process. And like the longer you stay in there, the more the bacteria or fungus or whatever it is like consumes you and grows, right? I mean, it's what happens. People captured by speculation. I mean, it could be too. It could be that because I think I would have to watch it again, but I think it's like a bacteria that has like had some kind of like super growth and mutated in some kind of way. And so it could be a situation where like it snatches them and then they turn into it, you know, because they get infected themselves or something like that. But this video definitely seems to indicate that the back rooms are continuing to spread and become more stable, and more places around the world are being affected by this. You know, he was talking to a dude who like had a pocket dimension like just on the other side of this wall from him. The dude opens the door to like a renovating area and then he falls in. Now, I wonder if it's also a situation where stuff that's under construction, stuff that's being built, might also indicate something along those lines. Because remember, this dude said... Let's see if we
I don't
can...
know where I am!
From there.
Thank
Alright.
Thank you.
Come out with your hands first, but
Because he said, like, they're doing some renovations to, like, this new area of their house. So he's gonna, like, open the door to this new area, and then he falls in.
okay, alright. Alright, listen, we're having some of the wainscoting here redone. I can open up the wall here, it's still loose, but I need you to move slowly.
So I wonder if there's something to do with construction, new things being built, that somehow they're also like the Backrooms is like attaching to that stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm Stick Boy set off Arius. Yeah, right. But it's interesting. I don't know. The way it ends, it seems like he's just kind of like giving up to the fact that he's stuck in here and dies. So I wonder if he's the body they find at some point in time that they end up doing the autopsy on. In one of the earlier videos, Howard, one of the exploration teams goes into an area of the back rooms and they find a dead body that's just like slumped up against the wall, kind of similar to what this guy looks like. And he's like half decayed. So they find a body and they do an autopsy on it, and parts of the body are decayed to the point where like they're, you know, a corpse. And then there are other parts of the body that are like preserved. So it almost indicates that time is moving at a different pace in different parts of the body. So I wonder like if this is this guy here too. You know, I always thought the body was skipping the first video, but I think you're like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's the case. I'm wondering if that's this dude. I kind of want to see if we can find the video of that and just see if there's something similar with it. So Async has protocols and so on. I mean, we don't really know a lot about Async, honestly. We just know they're a company that has experimented with creating this kind of like pocket dimension space, and seemingly to have somewhat succeeded at it, and are now like very much being funded by the military and the government. Let me see here. It might take a minute, but I kind of want to see if we can find the video and the body of that we were talking about. Let me see if I can find it here. The Backrooms playlist. So autopsy report is actual video that goes over it. But this isn't the one. Missing persons, I think, is the video where they initially, yeah, the dude initially disappears, I think. Oh no, this is the part. Okay. This is okay. Let me bring this over here. So this is the body that I'm talking about. Let me rewind it a little bit and we'll watch this whole thing through here. This is like some kind of task force that's going in here to explore the back rooms. They're in hazmat suits and they find this. And see, this black goo indicates seemingly, you know, some kind of bacterial growth of some sort. Yeah, he was not doing good. So, like, yeah, there's this dude. I mean, he's wearing a jacket and stuff, though. He's in different clothing than the other guy in the video. But it could be a situation where, you know, because it's been so long between videos, he's updated it. Or it could just be a different guy.
This wasn't in the last report? No, this is definitely new.
No, I think this is a different person. They look completely different.
It's organic. Is some kind of fungus?
So, yeah, I think it's actually a different person. They look, obviously they look completely different. So, and then we can just real quick, I want to rewatch this autopsy one here because I'm curious what they say about it. I just want to get like a recap of this here. So they do an autopsy of the body they just found.
Somewhere between 18 and 21 years old. I estimate that the time of death was around 5 days ago, but due to the severe tissue damage, it's hard to say for sure.
How long we're going for? Another vid? I don't know. We're probably gonna end up, once we get done with this, probably be done. It's almost 7 o'clock already. So probably after this we'll wrap it up.
The cause of death was likely malnutrition. I was able to recover most of the digestive tract. So
yeah, he says cause of death was malnutrition, essentially starved to death.
Things start to deviate from what we would consider to be natural. The decomposition process appears to have been stunted somehow. It's like portions of the body stopped decaying and were sustained. Other areas, however, were completely overtaken by culture. So, I took,
So yeah, so it's like parts of his body stop decaying completely and are essentially like it just died. Then other parts of the body seem to indicate like a rapid, you know, the decay process happened and have been overrun by various fungus or bacteria.
Samples of some material here. At first, I thought it was an aggregated collection of Pseudomonas fluorescens, but it seems to be closer to a mutated strain of simple hay bacillus, which it should be completely benign, but
oh god, I was gonna say something and then I had some spit kind of go down the wrong tube there for a second. So yeah, it seems like goddamn, whatever timey-wimey bullshit has happened back in here has caused the strand of like a bacillus or whatever the fuck bacteria strand he's talking about to mutate and turn into whatever these stick things are.
well, really, I don't know what to make of this. Mr. Beck, may I ask where this subject came from?
No, you may not. Some of the stuff gets a little wild. Some of the stuff gets a little weird. But alright, so it seems to be the case that the dude in this video, the latest video, is not the corpse that they found at all. So who knows? Maybe we'll see him in future videos. I'm curious now, actually, too, like, before this video got put out, how long ago was the previous video? A year ago. It came out a year ago, essentially, so who knows how long it'll be before we get any more videos. And this project started apparently 2 years ago, so we'll see. But it's intriguing nonetheless, but it's definitely, I mean, it's a situation where you want to get more answers, but oftentimes he just keeps posing more questions. Like also here, let me see if I can also find this one. Because I think there's another video in here that also kind of indicates some more of what else happened. Let me maybe it's this one. Is it overflow? I think it is. Yeah, okay. So we'll watch this one again here, Howard, real quick, just to show you what's going on here a little bit more. So this video is called Overflow, and I think this is like when the initial first experiment began. And I think it indicates that it happens in the 70s. And you see something that kind of shows that, like, the world breaks. It, like, breaks reality. It's like you see the night sky here, all fine, everything's fine.
Well, as I've said, that our negotiations in this area with the Soviets are just beginning. Commerce Secretary
And I think this is like Kennedy talking about
2 weeks.
Talking with the Soviets and during the Cuban Missile Crisis in the 60s.
Very considerable progress was made. We're narrowing our differences, which have kept us from settling our Lend-Lease debt for 25 years. And the good faith which the Soviets would demonstrate by settling the debt would set the stage for a presidential order permitting Exim Bank credits for sales to the Soviets. And it would also open the way for a presidential request of the Congress that denies.
So yeah, something's happening. They're having some kind of surge overload. We're getting a green flash of light indicating like the Backrooms area, some kind of pocket of subspace is being created. And this is the name right here, like John Beck or Jacob Beck, is like the head of like Async. That's what this name is about. And this is the date here, 1972. So then we see here, after this experiment happened, the world is broke. Like, something has happened to reality and it's been, like, split. And so, like, that happened in the 70s, right? And then they redid the experiment again, like, in the 80s. And that might be probably why the Backrooms itself is, like, broken and random as it is. Because something else had already happened in the past that they might not be aware of or didn't calculate or whatever. So, I don't know, it's fascinating, but it's all interesting. It keeps bringing up more questions of what's really going on. You know, could this have been, this might even go further, and this could have been like, you know, some kind of other governmental weapon experiment that they were trying to create to deal with you know, the Russians back during the Cuban Missile Crisis, shit like that. So who knows? But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. That was the Backrooms, the new episode, found footage number 3. Links will be down below in the description to the original playlist and Kane Pixels channel. So if you do me a favor, if you enjoy this, go over there and give it a like, and give Kane Pixels a sub if you're not already subbed to him. If you'd like to join us when we do these reactions live, there is a join button underneath the video, as well as a link in the description to the YouTube membership benefit tiers and channel YouTube membership benefits and tiers that I offer. Check them out if you've been you know, around the community for a while and you decide you want to take your support to the next level. You can get early access to videos, priority, and any kind of requests you might have for me to do reactions, your name on the videos, sub Discord access, etc., etc. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit of a longer one. It was awesome getting back into the Backrooms. Definitely has posed more questions than has been answered. So looking forward to hopefully getting some more, and hopefully it's not, you know, another year before we get another video out of Kane Pixels here with us. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have a good one, and we'll see you on the next.